start recording. That's gonna be 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. And welcome everybody to another episode of Rocks, Fall, Everyone Dice. I'm here with the Amber family. Hello, family.
Hello.
Now,
26.
this is episode 26. That's a 2. That's a 6. And what happened last time? Jigsaw. No? Okay. So it's your turn.
Starting out great. So, everyone gathered. Most of the family gathers in the room with Camilla and William, baby Charles, and a few other people. Sebastian can't touch the unicorn. That was a big thing because he's a slut. Penny has a conversation with her mother, which then turns into Penny revealing some dark secrets about who her true parentage is. Penny then tries to bully Veter into pulling out the pickled fish.
Fucking bully anybody, you bitch!
Again, if you had your voice, it'd be a very different recap.
I'm sorry. I can't understand you.
It'd be a very different recap.
Just gotta grab like
I can read it.
She just grabbed
but
like
nobody's gonna be able to focus on what I'm actually saying.
Go ahead.
yeah. You know what? She needs to grab like some gauze and just put it right in here. Just like this. Just gotta.
You're trying to make it look like Godfather, but
Yeah.
I'm not together, man. Anyway, it's got to zoom in.
there you go. That actually would work. Now I think.
So through some after everyone gathers in the room, there is a conversation that Penny reveals that she is the daughter of a hag, Granny Hundred Hands, an elder hag, in fact. So many handy jokes were had by some people. It was definitely a thing. Upon this
Did you write
revelation-
Did you actually write the sentence Stefan has booty called her?
I did.
Yeah, just making sure.
Look, if somebody else wants to take notes, they are certainly welcome to.
This is why I do backup on notes.
Yeah.
So I can add comments.
Yeah, you know what? If anybody jumps in the notes and watches what happens, there's my notes and then there's comments. There's comments flying back and forth about what actually happened. So if somebody else, you know what? It's all love within the family. But turns out, speaking of love and being very hands-on with the family, when Penny turns 18, which was actually like 2 months ago, she's gonna turn into a hag. But time is all wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, so it's like 2 months ago, but not 2 months ago. And now we're talking about going to... It's not 3 years because that's the time differential between when we got here and what it is on the outside. So it is a matter of months, at least according to the notes and what happened last time. So a matter of months.
Birthday is passed.
Right. Your birthday is passed outside.
But also, time is very wibbly wobbly right now.
Just
so.
what I said.
Inside, I've still got. Like,
Yes, but a man said it, so.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh God.
Guys, these notes are gonna...
man's cleaning spray bottle. Just squirt. Bad. How dare.
So,
That's the thing.
there's multiple conversations that are had at this point about what can be done, because Camilla would like to commit suicide if she finds out that Penny actually has turned into a hag. The people who go, she said specifically verbatim, I would rather die than know that you go through this. You don't remember? Okay, cool. Watch the episode. It was great. You're probably too busy counteracting my notes to hear it. So, there's also conversation then about Averone and a potential cure for it. If, however, there is not a cure, one of the reasons Penny's been such a snot is because when she does turn into a hag, she will go after everyone she loves. Basically, the more she loves you, the higher up on the list you are for death.
Okay, we're back. That was very weird. The audio just decided to lose its mind. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. That's going to make re-listening to notes when I'm at work like, all right, let me listen to what happened last time. Oh, shit. All right, I'm just going to guess. Anyway, we're good. The audio's working now.
Okay.
Okay, so we stopped off from what you said. Oh, go ahead. Finish up.
We just finished. We are in the upstairs hallway. It is 6 p.m. game time. We are outside of room 93.
So we pick up outside of room 93. You have obviously taken the two items, which I believe one of them was a magical tea set, which brewed tea, and the other one was a ring. What ring was that?
It was a stone of good luck.
Stone of good luck.
Oh, sorry. We stole a chess piece, which was a stone of good luck.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It was the chess piece, had the strong magic, specifically the White King.
Yes. Okay, so we pick up where we left off. You are, for reference on the board, you are right outside here, the red dot.
That dot, okay.
Yeah, you are outside on the second floor of the east wing, right in the hallway, the T intersection by the stairs. What do you do?
Our original plan was just to proceed like we have been, where we go to the next door, which would be the room next to 87, across the hall from... Oh.
Sorry, I was...
Directly above, like, 94, the red door.
Okay, 94. So you want to do this one or
To the left.
this one?
That one.
To the left.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
So that red door is where we would be heading next.
I'm just going to take this one over here so you guys don't have to pay
It
attention
actually
to that.
helps having that there. Thank you.
There you go. Okay, so...
Somebody else is going to have to know
I totally can. How about this?
Oh,
The ships.
yeah.
Be sitting over there so that I can actually see that.
There we go.
Wait, Catherine.
There you go. How about that? There.
Hold on, let me pull up the...
Scott, you might have to really zoom in for ranges. No.
We've got the maps here. We've got the.
Yeah, they have the map there.
No, I was
Where is it?
joking.
I
I don't expect them to be able to see that. So.
What am I supposed to have pulled up? The map?
No, nothing. I was
Map.
just...
I can't
Okay.
It's not okay.
All right, so let me pull out the module and take a look.
So yeah, we're headed there. Oh good, you can see me.
Okay.
Every time I think of that, I now think of
88.
the, there was a
That's
gangbanger
room
one
88.
that they did. that
There's
somebody
room
did. Have you
88.
seen that? It's,
Let's find out what's in there together.
yeah.
Ah! Nope, that's 86. Ah! Why is my sister calling me? Hey Echo, what's up? Hey, we gotta make it really, really quick. Sorry. What do you mean? I think somebody's got malware on your computer. They're hacking my account. Every time you log in, they're able to get into my account. So that might not be great. Just letting you know if they're able to rehack that account. Somebody's hacking into here. 1 second, sorry. I'm actively streaming on Twitch, and I've got like 5 people staring at me right now. Yeah, sorry.
You shot the camera. You went forward.
Here, let me turn that. Let me turn on that. All right, sorry, I got to turn on a bunch of stuff. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back.
How would you
Hopefully,
get to live all the time?
all right,
How'd you do that?
we are back. Hopefully, no one else hacks my Disney Plus account.
Suddenly I can get the same level as everybody else.
You're so tall.
Right.
She's late
How
enough,
dare
she doesn't
you.
even need to stand to let the chair come up.
Are your feet touching the ground?
Okay,
No.
so
Her toes
Oh,
are.
sorry.
back in sync. Okay, so you guys are right outside that room. As you are right outside that room, my question is, what's your plan of attack? Just kicking in the door, screaming as loud as you can? Or?
Tamir usually takes the checkies.
Okay, so Tamir is going to check the door.
I don't know, Tamir.
That's correct.
Yes.
Going to check for traps, please.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a roll me a perception and investigation check, if you could, please, for listening and for perceiving traps.
Perception. 18.
18. Very
And
good.
an investigation of 12.
Hmm. Okay. Investigation is a 12. This does not appear to be a trap door. The door is locked, though.
Okay, so I would like to open it, please.
Okay, yeah,
Gently.
go ahead and roll
And so
a sleight of hand check to unlock the door. You said the
It's
investigation was
gently-
a 12?
And with a, all the intention of being able to close it, 16.
16. 16. You are able to unlock the lock, but as you put your thieves' tool mechanisms in, you start twisting around. As it clicks open, as you pull your thieves' tool mechanisms out, the coloring looks weird on them. It's the metal color looks oddly almost like painted over.
Painted over, okay.
Yeah, like it's got like a small coating
it-
of metal colored paint on it.
What color?
Metal colored. Like the same color as your thieves' tools, but like
Okay.
the paint color of metal, not metal itself. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Iron.
Whatever metal her thieves' tools are. I don't know what that
This is
It's
this is weird. They're probably iron because dwarf, but
is. Right.
but
This
this is odd.
8.
They're not right. That's looks like it's painted, not actual metal.
Are you holding
And
it
I
up?
don't have. Yes, I'm holding my thieves' tools.
I will turn on my detect magic
Oh,
and look at it.
Uzzle's just gonna touch the.
This
Well,
is gonna look
Okay,
like
so
thieves' tools.
you're touching it and you are detecting magic. Okay.
Yeah.
basically, she's going like
Okay.
this.
So as you touch them, all right, roll me a Constitution saving throw. As you and with your detect magic, as you turn on your detect magic, you instantaneously feel where it's that paint, that metal colored paint over it. It feels Enochian. 8. Okay. Where you touch it, I guess you touch it with a single finger.
I went like this. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever seen the movie Toon World?
No. Okay.
Okay. So as you touch it, this tip of your finger right now, it's almost as if your finger was painted. Not like it has paint on it, but as if it's a painting.
Like, okay, so it still looks like my finger. It doesn't look like it's the metallic color.
It looks like it's your finger, but it's cartoonish. Like it's painted. Like it's, what's that one where it's like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, gotcha.
Like, but just that tip of your finger.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. Does my finger come off?
Your finger does not come off. Where she has now, where she's touched you and ran her finger, your clothing and the flesh underneath is now toonish. Oh, actually, no, you have to make a con save. Sorry, you do get a chance to resist the effect.
Okay, sorry.
The permanent effect.
The what?
The saving throw is higher than 8 there. Great.
Let me.
7.
7. So you're saying she took her finger and sliced it across your arm.
Trying to wipe it off, kind of like just like down, like you, like
Okay.
like once.
Your left arm. Oh, how much? You had 7?
Yeah.
Your entire left arm is now cartoonish in nature.
Okay.
It looks like your arm, but as if somebody, there's a very good painter, had painted an arm.
Stop touching face.
I'm not touching you.
Does your arm feel weird?
Does my
Don't
arm
touch anybody else.
Anything you try, as you feel your fingers with your arm, you can't feel with that hand.
I feel that way.
No.
No, you've still got your
Yeah.
up, right?
Tamer,
Yeah.
when
That's an Enochian
when you
curse.
put your lockpick in the keyhole, was there like resistance, or
Does he
did
breathe?
it
No, it didn't feel any different.
It felt-
Can I get a medicine check, please, on my team? Tony,
Yeah?
can I get a medicine check, please, on the 2 members of my team who are
Yeah.
acting like cartoons?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Well, 1 roll for both or 2 individual rolls?
No, 1 roll for both is fine.
Natural 20, which is a 23, but only plus 3.
Natural 20. 3 things jump out at you. 1, it's a physical contagion. It's an Enochian curse that seems to spread like a physical contagion. 2, it's whatever touches it, but it looks like, and it makes sense as if she swiped it across, as if you had swiped it across, kind of like clipping somebody's, like an arm on like a copy and paste, right? Everything below it turned into.
Let's see if she has magic.
Additionally, when he said he doesn't feel, that kind of makes sense to you medicine check wise, because a painting can't feel.
Uzula, don't touch anything else, including your finger. Don't touch it, just hold it up like that.
How do I not touch my finger? I'm still touching it.
It's an Enochian curse, and worse than that, it's a contagion. You are now going to spread it if you touch anything else. Do not touch anything or anyone else, including any other part of your body with that finger.
With what?
Okay.
With what he shared, am I able to do an arcane check at all? And he said it's an Enochian curse, but is it something, because Uzla has reversed a curse before from being a doll to not a doll. Do I think I can undo this? Like arcane check or religion check?
I'll give you this. You've undone it before with a remove curse. I'll give it to you. It's theoretically possible, but you're not going to know as a certainty until you try.
Until I try. Okay. She will attempt to remove the curse on Demolus because she did that to him. This was her own fault. She knows that. She's going to try and do it to...
roll me a dispel check. So go ahead and add your ability modifier. And does anyone want to do anything to this check? Any guidances or bardic inspirations or anything?
I'd like to give it a bardic inspiration if I can. Am I able to do that? It's been a while since I played it.
Oh yeah, I mean you got so many per day.
Do it.
They're not
Add
going
a
to work.
D8. Do it now. I'll add a D8. Also, can I, once I do that, is it simultaneously her casting? Or is it before her casting? I'm inspiring before she does.
I would say you can do a bardic inspiration as long as it's before she knows what the result is. Whether it's a success or failure, right?
Okay.
And Sebastian's seen her remove curse, so he would recognize the I'm starting to do it.
Yes.
Okay.
The reason why I'm asking is I didn't know if I could do it before she did it,
Right.
and then cast Dispel at the same time.
No, it is possible because bardic inspiration is a bonus action, so you could do both
Right,
foreseeably in a turn. Yes. Yeah.
I have my answer, but I'm gonna wait until you tell me you're ready for
Okay.
it.
Okay. So you say you're going to try to dispel magic as well.
You know what? I'm gonna hold off. We might
Okay.
do that later for her hand.
Okay.
So we're gonna hold off.
So what is your total?
24.
24. Whew, god damn, what'd you roll, like an 18? That's good.
Yeah, and then his D8.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and then so no,
Yeah.
I rolled well. I didn't roll an 8.
Your arm is back. The Anakian curse is off.
Thank God it didn't just get erased.
Wait,
If
Oh no!
you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm moving away from...
I am going to look. I'm going to pay attention to his arm because there's still a curse hovering around his arm.
The curse is gone.
Okay.
She rolled
So it's
high
not-
enough to be able to do the entire arm.
Okay, it is.
Depending on how much of the body is at this point, by doing it, you felt how hard it was. You think depending on how much is done is how much you can undo based on the DC. Do you think the DC might start at like 13?
So because
and how much more is how much higher it is.
right, so for like knucklebone up, it would be a lower DC.
It'd probably be
than,
base of 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want.
But if it was
to
like a
remove
whole
this.
person, that would be bad.
Noted.
I'm gonna try to use Mage Hand to open the door.
Okay.
Well,
Mage
she's doing
hand,
that. Try to just. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mage hand, open the door. Use Mage Hand. You are able to open the door. You open the door, and I have to look at the description of an NPC. Give me one moment here. Sorry about that.
I open the door and influenza.
Influenza.
Like it's not even lasting 5 minutes.
Ah.
That's what she said.
You see a man at the height. He is possibly about 6 feet tall, marked by slender, lean build, with hair the shade of autumn leaves. They're very fiery and vibrant and very curly. It cascades past his shoulders. He has blue eyes and a horribly haunted gaze as he is openly weeping. He has a very strong, wide jaw, and he has the amber sigil birthmark on his temple. He has a wispy beard as well. It's like a very light, very wispy beard, kind of like a young man's
Stop.
beard, right?
If I'm in the same line, don't do anything.
Okay. is a very light, wispy beard. You are looking upon Gaston Amber. Additionally, he is very cartoon-like currently. He is and as you look into this room itself, it's a beautiful room, but the room itself is cartoonish in nature. It has lush amber-colored carpets covered the floor of this room. Portraits of stern-looking men with a demure seeming women hanging from the walls, all of which look very similar, and they look to be members of the Amber line. A stuffed divan?
Divan?
What's
Divan.
Duvan?
Wait, what's a divan?
Divan.
Side table.
Oh, okay. And a pair of unupholstered chairs done in deep blue are arranged in the center of the room. A closed door exits the room to the south. The entirety of the room looks like a portrait itself. And in the center of this room, on one of the blue chairs, is Amber, weeping, very colorful, almost blue tears that just kind of run almost cartoonishly down his eyes and just kind of pour into the floor. A small puddle has started to wick upon the carpet there, and it's kind of covered the carpet floor in more like a pool, something you really wouldn't see in like normal reality, but in a painting it would be in place here. As you open up the door itself, as it swings open, and the door itself on one side looks like a normal door, but on the other side it is entirely very much a painting. But as it swings open, you notice it's not touching anything. That side isn't touching anything. But then it hits the back of the wall as it opens and kind of just swings like this. Well, actually, you had your mage hand, right? So the mage hand is grabbing that side and pushing it open. The mage hand seems unaffected by this currently, touching the side that is not cartoonish in nature. Outside of that, and the door over here to the south is the one that's spoken of that's slightly ajar. But not completely, just slightly ajar. Anyway, with that, sorry, the long description, the scene is yours.
Wasn't Gaston at the funeral?
No.
No. Okay. He's the guy who does the paintings.
Yeah.
And everything he touches turns to a painting, evidently.
When
It's like Midas, only wetter.
when you look at the doorway where it meets reality,
Right.
is what is it flowing over?
It is
or-
not flowing over, it seems to have stopped. It seems to be contained within the room proper currently. Roll me a insight check.
Okay. 16.
16. A couple things noticed. One of the chairs has been flipped over. There's a small gash in one of the paintings. It looks like somebody has thrown something against a wall. It looks like somebody had thrown a fit in this room, but then cleaned it up, but not fully cleaned up. Like, let's say you kind of almost trash the room, but then you kind of turn around like, oh shit, I gotta clean this place up before my parents arrive. And you clean it up, but you can't clean up the marks of the trashing itself. One of the chairs looks like it's probably had its leg doesn't look right, like somebody had like broken a leg, but then like try to put it back on. And as you look more so at that leg, it looks like somebody had painted it back together.
He just has to pass visual inspection.
like the chair got damaged, he tried to paint repairs, and somehow this magic or what he was doing went expanded and filled up the room.
Yes. Given the clues you have,
yes.
That is an exact occurrence. What you think happened? You think the Enochian curse has probably happened, that he didn't know how to control it or what was going on.
Yeah.
He probably threw a fit panicking.
Yeah.
And you're not sure. It looks like it's mostly contained so far in this room. You have not been in the other room yet, though.
And also, could we tell what sort of paint it is? I'm supposing that it might be oil paint.
I'll give you that. Yeah, I mean, because definitely with the time period and like the style he would have for like high nobility, it'd be very much like oil paints, like those big scenics, that kind of thing.
And is the source of magic possibly coming from his painter's kit?
No, but you do think the painter's kit was probably magical, but you think that he himself is the source.
Okay.
And it's very much, it seems to be a Midas situation. Also, the room is very stylized. You think that the room didn't look exactly like this. You think as he touches things, they are changed into his style. There you go. Anything else, or do we go into free role play? Right.
I was wondering if Justine had anything to do.
Justine
was helping you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Sorry, I weren't. What happened so quickly? It's Miss Joe. I share your show.
I'm going to try and study the curse.
Okay.
More.
Okay.
To see more in depth of. Now that I've seen these curses a few.
I don't know if you're using Arcane. I would use Investigation.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Skylar, roll Arcane, you roll an Investigation, and I'll say you're doing that right now, kind of like in the background.
be fun.
Is any of this out loud?
No, it's all through message.
It's all through message.
So
Well,
you.
That's what I thought, but I didn't know if Uzla was the kind of person who spoke with a mouth.
And given this part of it, Skylar,
Do
what
your
you get?
lips move while you're
I
trying
got a
to
20,
speak
not
to
20 for a 24.
24. Okay. And Ray?
I rolled what are we calling it now? A GMO 20.
Ooh, nice. So this is the book. For the both of you. Yes, it is a knocking curse. It's very much a Midas touch situation, but also it's contagious. And think of Midas, the things he touched. If other people touched them, then they turned into gold. It's more of a bad contagion kind of scenario. But additionally, you think he can't hear. And he can't speak because paintings can't hear. Paintings can't speak.
So
He can't produce sound.
We're watching. Can we dub him?
I was gonna say, can we subtitle him?
Can we
so
subtitle him somehow?
so while you guys are doing that, Uzla will finish up her conversation to that point. She'll turn around. She'll do one moment. I'm gonna explain. She'll relay to you guys. He can't hear or talk. Something came into the room and he touched it, and I think he turned it into that chair. And he now controls the chair. He can't undo it. And the paint never dries. He also doesn't know how many steps away from him, like how many touches away, this will work. And she holds up her finger.
Enochian, I would suggest it doesn't have an end point.
I was gonna say, it worked on the Pix. From wherever he is to the Pix.
Okay. Can you, are you able to write or paint for people to see?
Maybe I'll figure it out.
I mean, she's messaging him, so.
Well, I know, but let me
Yeah,
see if
yeah.
he can figure it out. Tries pulling out one of his paintbrushes, and he tries flipping it in the air. It just flips in the air. And he looks like he's having some trouble, and he starts moving it around. He starts painting something. And as he starts painting it, it starts changing. It starts growing a face. The face starts screaming in the paint.
Stop
And
it.
he just starts panicking, and he pulls his hands away, and then it falls to the ground as a blob of... And it just kind of stays there, and then eventually it kind of just seeps into the paint and then becomes another chair.
So,
And he just kind of takes the chair and puts it in a corner with the other chairs.
so Uzla's gonna say, I have an idea. 1 finger for yes, 2 fingers for no. Okay, great. They're gonna ask questions. I know you can't hear. I will relay. I will tell them 1 for yes, 2 for no. Okay.
Scott, you can zoom in. They might be able to see me better.
God damn. So Uzla will then say, okay, so since this works so well, it's 1 finger for yes, 2 fingers for no. I can continuously message. What questions do you have?
Out of character for a second. Leslie, put up 1 finger and point towards the Empress and towards Tony. The last time we zoomed out, all 3 times was coincidental with you doing this.
Yes.
Oh,
Which I thought was
Oh,
really
you know, I bet the camera's gesture controlled. There's probably like a setting we have. There's probably like a button we have to push on the remote to turn off gesture control. Skylar, look up the instructions.
I'm sorry, I was letting you know that's right.
No, yeah.
I think the things that too.
Yeah.
Everything pointed, we backed out. I went, what the hell?
Yeah, it's a nice expensive camera, but also like I have no idea how to operate it.
so
No.
so okay, Uzla will offer to everybody. He can respond, and you can see his 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Okay.
Do you think we can dispel that?
No.
Does he want us to try to dispel it? We were able to dispel it tomorrow, so don't.
turns into a what's one of those painting stands called?
An
An
easel?
easel.
An easel.
An
Turns
easel?
into an easel, and then he just grabs a small slip of paper next to him, flicks it with his hands, and it becomes whoosh, a painting,
A canvas?
a canvas. He sets it down, and he just takes out a paintbrush, makes 2 dots, and a smiley face. But he has like a kind of like a somber look.
I'm sorry, I promise we're really trying to fix it.
He just kind of stares blankly at everybody and just seems. The scene is still yours.
But
There's a feeling in my heart's breaking. Just sitting here, I wish we could do something, but this breaks my heart.
Yeah.
I think we're doing everything we can. I'm assuming you've already told him that.
yeah. I need a pad of paper though, and a writing utensil.
Ray, you do have paper and a pen, so you can
Sure do.
keep handing those out. Yeah.
Okay, I have. This is the last of it. I have 1 ounce bottle of ink, which he doesn't necessarily need, an ink pen,
It's not.
and I can give a couple sheets of paper.
It's not for him though. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna message Claude because I have a general idea of where he's at, and tell him we're gonna leave a pad of paper and a writing utensil, and message Claude 1 for yes, 2 for no. Somebody needs to at least come check on him. He's not gonna leave. I don't think he's gonna leave his room. I'm not asking again. He's sad, but that way at least somebody's checking on him, so he's getting some social activity. But then
Absolutely.
there's a precedent of again 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Brilliant idea.
Okay, so Uzula's gonna send. Oh, go ahead.
Can we paint that? Can we graffiti that outside on the door?
Well-
1 for yes, 2 for no?
I don't want to graffiti it for one big reason. I don't want people in the hallway to get confused with what's his not touch and what is to be touched.
Well, I was kind of
Okay.
hoping since you had a pad and paper, you could just write down the instructions, and we can leave it outside of his door. That way,
I'll
the
take
next
care of it.
person who comes over has a way to communicate. Well, sorta. And then
Skylar, Suma. Anyway.
Sorry,
Uzula's
I'm
gonna
trying to
turn-
fix it, right? I'm trying to figure out how to fix it right now.
Oh, you are. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm reading right now.
Good on you.
You told him, you gave him an assignment, Tony. He is dutifully following said assignment.
And I am proud.
I'm gonna message Claude.
To be fair, it's Catherine that did most of the work here.
Oh well. I am now proud, but I'm also I expected Skylar.
I was gonna say, you should be prouder because he got
just
somebody else
leave
to
just
do
leave
our
it
part.
to you. It's a group project, right? Anyway.
There you go.
Let's see. yours.
Uzula's gonna message Claude. She's
Okay,
gonna, she's
okay.
gonna turn, and basically, essentially, however many times it takes to relay. What-
You can get to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Basically, we're gonna leave some pen and paper
Mm-hmm.
out front. Sebastian's gonna write instructions. Claude knows not Claude. Gaston knows 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Mhm.
Fingers, don't touch, and don't go in. He can't hear, so even knocking won't help.
Claude is made aware,
Yeah.
and you assume he's gonna
Visit, yeah.
tell everybody. Yeah.
You should bring him a puppy. Just so
Don't
we can
bring
see
him
it.
a
Don't
puppy.
get it.
Like
Like
a-
don't let it go in.
You're
But
gonna
just be
let
like,
him
look,
see a
a puppy. Who's not sad to see a puppy? I like
Oh
the
my
puppies.
God.
That's all it is.
Oh my god. Are you serious? You're gonna give him a puppy.
You didn't hear any of
he's
it.
excited about. And then
Uzula thinks puppies.
Right.
Right. Uzula thinks puppies make her happy. Seeing puppies is happy. So in her mind, it would help. Claude has a better brain.
A happy puppy that everything it touches starts turning into cartoons. That sounds
Manual
horrifying
focus
and
fine.
adorable at the
So
same
long.
time.
Right.
Right.
Uzula starts spiraling on that.
God.
And it breathes fire!
Sounds like the vampire dogs from Resident Evil.
So you guys would
Breathe,
see Uzula
Yeah.
turn in the direction of the stairs, I assume.
Yeah.
And you see her get really excited and then go and then get just super excited about something.
Mm-hmm.
Uzula, Share with the class.
Claude's aware.
Of what?
Cartoon fire puppies.
What?
Cartoon fire puppies.
It
It makes everybody happy.
No, it won't. It'll infect everybody. Please don't give him an animal.
I'd say give him the animal. Claude has the fire puppies.
Yes.
Right.
If the puppy gets infected with this stuff, how would you like it ground?
With the other fire puppies.
That will then also turn into cartoons, into images.
Yeah.
And spread it all over the mansion.
You just see her grin getting bigger as she nods along and agrees with what you're saying. Yeah.
This is a bad plan. We'll kill everyone in this building. We'll all end up like what? We're like
Gaston's not dead. We're not dead.
We'll all end up like Gaston. We can't afford to have it happen.
I can do it.
I'm going to dispel that as quickly as we can.
You could
little
try.
sister, because I can try. You're right. It may not work, but I think it's worth a shot.
Let's see
But
how.
we need to make certain the contagion doesn't spread.
Sure.
Ray, roll me a investigation check.
My sister is duping me roll. My sister is duping me yet again roll.
Oh, no. It's for a second thing. Go ahead and roll investigation.
She's not duping you. You know exactly what she's doing. She's not hiding it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
17.
As a bard, and a lot of your magic is very harmonic, right? A horrifying realization comes over you. If she touched you, you would never be able to cast a spell again. Because it's a verbal component. And if Leslie's not careful,
Wait, do I think she can cast too?
Well, it depends. If it spreads, she may not be able to. But right now, it just seems to be contained to her finger. Because if you can't speak and you can't hear,
that finger that you have that's currently like this may prevent you from casting.
Time will
If
tell.
it spread, it certainly would. If it spreads, it certainly would.
You come near me with
Like,
that
those are
finger,
all-
I'm cutting it off.
It would be like not having a hand to cast with.
Not if I touch you first.
You choose your magic. God damn.
We're not playing with it like this, folks. Honestly, if you think about it, we just got Denalis's arm back 10 minutes ago.
I know. I fixed it.
So let's fix you so you're not potentially spreading it, okay?
In that time, has it gone past the first knuckle? Is it spreading?
Roll me a perception check. Now the DC's fairly high because not a lot of time has passed.
Oh, not investigation because it's specific. Would be perception.
Perception because you're trying to tell the distance and you're visually inspecting.
Oh. That would be a 6.
You're looking at your finger and then you start like, I wonder if I could read my fortune. Like, has my fortune changed on this finger from like, like the fortune? And then your mind just kind of wanders off somewhere else and you're like, I wonder if that just the ADD thing.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, I don't remember that ridge being there. I wonder if all my other ridges have changed. So that's what Uzula's doing.
Great, she's occupied.
She is.
That's the best I can do.
It is almost 8:30. It's been an hour. Do you guys want to take a 5-minute break?
I think the girls want us to take a 5-minute break.
Yeah, let's take one. Yeah.
All right. Let's take a
Freddy's
5-minute
dancing.
We'll take a 5-minute break and we'll pick back up and let me know what you guys want to do next. After
We take
these
7.
messages.
So if we take 10, I gotta take care of the dog.
Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let's do that.
Thank you very much.
Oh. Come on, Fred.
Outside.
Zoomed out again.
There we go. I keep getting a weird, the Yeti keeps having a weird hiss. Anyway, okay, I am back. We are back. All right, so we find ourselves again in the hallway. You guys just finished up with 88. What are you guys doing?
There's one more door in this hallway to the left of the screen, so...
Yes, there is. Over here. Do you guys want to go over here and check out that far door?
Yeah. Oozla will saunter off that way and then just wait for Tamir.
Oh no, Tamir's gonna follow Oozla.
Okay.
Okay.
Windows, just like
Before we go too far, I want to just try to dispel Oozla's finger.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a
Is there any trouble?
dispel magic check. Are the dogs still outside?
No.
No?
Oh, here. No.
Sips that.
Go ahead and roll a dispel magic check.
I brought her in.
Alright, make sure I don't tell them doing.
I swear I heard a dog barking outside.
So I roll a d20 and add.
Add your charisma modifier. It's an ability check.
And that's it, right?
And that's it, unless you have another way to modify an ability check.
Bribing storyteller, what I can think of.
I accept 20s.
Duly noted.
15.
15. 15 is enough. It beats the 13. It can also be dispelled, or the curse can be removed.
I don't want it to be.
You have counterspell.
I forgot.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. As you're walking by, I wonder if you even notice if it got this.
Yeah, you know what? Let's...
I'll say
No.
perception check. Roll with disadvantage.
Now
if you
you're
feel like you know.
not understand how my character operates. I'm not telling you. I'm doing it.
You don't notice?
I don't know.
You don't notice your cartoon finger. Alright, cool.
It's this much of my finger.
That's true.
She walks off. She's really excited. Yeah.
Alright. You dispel it, and she doesn't seem to notice. But to note, now, on top of what you and Skylar know, is this effect can be dispelled or removed. Curse does work on the effect as well. So it's magical, and it is a curse. Though she caught it from a spread, so you don't know if there's a difference between the spread or the original application by Gaston. That's still in the air, but you feel like it might still work. But I was just letting you know that's still in the air.
I'm still thinking about one thing with that room.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if I'm confusing this with the other game. But Gaston had paintings in other rooms of people, and he could look through those paintings.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a connection with that.
Potentially might be able to figure that out. Roll me a... Let me think. It's instinct at this point, because you don't have all the pieces. So I'm going to say an insight check, right? You're going off a gut feeling. And I'll give you not a definitive answer, but a gut feeling, depending on how you roll.
Okay.
So the DC starts at 16.
Okay.
Insight.
Okay.
The higher, the better.
Well, that was 8.
8. Whatever gut feeling you have, feel free to go with. For now, it's just you don't have enough of the pieces, right? You got this, and you have him, and you have those paintings interacting. But like, what does all of that mean, right? Okay. It's 84. You are going to this far room. Room 84. How big is that room? That room is. At least...
Oh, Tony, other way. Sorry. On the left side of the screen, there's another
Oh,
door.
over here. Never mind. That is room 95. I read the wrong room.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. 95. Okay. So, alright. This is room 95. Let me just uncover it for now, just to note that you guys are gonna look at this room. Okay, okay, you have gone off to this room. You haven't been able to know what it is you guys are doing.
Looking for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a investigation check and a perception check as you are listening. And,
Perception.
yeah.
Perception's a 23.
23, very good.
And investigation is a 4.
4. Doesn't look like it's trapped. It's definitely locked, though.
Let's try to use my flips.
You're using your thieves' tools. Okay. As you pull out your thieves' tools, which still have paint at the end of them, do you insert that?
Guys, my tools still have paint on them.
I have a spare set. I'll hand it to her.
Okay. Penny hands you a spare set of thieves' tools.
Can I have those? Not yours. Tamir, can I have your old ones?
Why?
Well, if you can't use them, why do you need them? I have a plan.
What is your plan for my thieves' tools?
I'll tell you in secret.
Okay.
From back quite a ways.
When you tell me,
Going to quite
we'll
cast
talk
Dispel
about it.
Magic on me, thieves'
That'll be really
tools.
cool.
Wait, oh, you're casting. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll. You're trying to do this subvertly, too, right?
Yeah.
Do you have, just a note, are you doing this with the, what is it, still spell or whatever it is?
Nope, but I am standing. I'm down the hallway.
That's right. Roll me a sleight of hand check as a part of this. Just roll me a sleight of hand check first.
22.
22. Goddamn, you are like a fucking mouse. All right. Go ahead and roll a Dispel Magic check. DC is 13. That's
Okay.
just the tips of the thieves' tools.
I'm trying to remember what I rolled for that. It's
You had your charisma modifier
Charisma
too.
modifier. 17.
17. The gunmetal paint turns back to normal iron metal. I don't think Tamir would notice. You rolled a 22 on the sleight of hand, so it's like, unless she's directly looking at him. Next time you look at them, Tamir, obviously you'll see it, but they have been covertly turned back to normal.
Sweet. Okay. So I will use Penny's tools to unlock the door.
Okay. I didn't mean to interrupt. Did you guys want to continue your scene before you did the unlock?
No.
Or you guys are good? Okay. So
My sister's frightening me with these.
you go ahead and you put you take your thieves' tools. And who else is around during this time? You're around. Okay, cool. What about you two? You're standing way back off to the side.
we're
sliding
probably. I'm still kind of near Gaston's room.
right. You're near Gaston's room. Where are you?
I'm think I'm kind of in between. I'm kind of pondering stuff.
So like 10 feet away or something.
Yeah,
Like that. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. The moment you take your tools and put them inside, I need everybody that is within 15 feet to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, I'm safe.
I have no idea what my character was.
Well, that's a 4.
You said you were around, so
Okay, so I'm a girl.
19.
19. Okay. I think Skylar
Wisdom
was the
you
only
said?
one that definitively was 15. Wisdom save, yeah.
Mainly because I'm still contemplating something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was the wrong. I'm sorry. Hold on. No, that was right.
Okay.
I'm going to stay out of this room for once and keep an eye on the hallway.
Keeping an eye on the hallway. Okay, roll me a perception check. Justine, while you and Ross are there, is there anything specifically you're doing in the room? Anything you're
Yeah,
looking
I'm
at?
gonna go look at that kite shield.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. And Ross, what are you doing?
Well, I'm wondering about the paintings.
The paintings.
Yes.
Roll me an investigation check on the painting. No. Well, yeah. Investigation or perception, dealer's choice.
Okay.
Each has different information. So let's start with the kite shield. The kite shield is absolutely beautiful. It's glamour, like the phoenix. That is gold embroidery, right? And it sparkles and shines. That shield is absolutely beautiful. Though, you think if it was in direct sunlight, you think it would probably shine. The sunlight, it's almost made as if to be almost like a mirror. The shield itself, beautiful polished silver. It's like a silver. Actually, no, you're a dwarf. You would know. The shield itself is made of mithril. It's mithril.
Oh, okay.
It is a silverish metal, and the gold is a mithril as well. It looks very expensive, and probably magical.
Okay. Question is, how is it attached to the wall, and is any of that trapped?
Check.
$16.
16. It is trapped. You can try to roll a sleight of hand to kind of pull it off if you would like. DC you think is difficult? Probably a 15.
And I have a non-authenticated 20.
Woo, nice. Like Indiana Jones, you grab like some rope, right? And you grab like maybe some stones or like some heavy piece of furniture, and you kind of tie it to it. You're like, okay, this probably weighs about it. And you literally, as you start to pull off the shield, you lap that on, and the hinge mechanism is properly pulled down with just the correct amount of weight. And you are now hold a very beautiful, elegant kite shield.
Sweet.
Ross, and then I'll do you guys in the book. And Penny, was Penny doing anything?
I'm in the hallway standing behind Sebastian, but looking the same direction.
Sebastian, you can roll with advantage.
Because that's like my first roll.
Ross, which one did you roll?
Perception.
Okay.
But rolling bad. 6.
6. Nothing. It looks nice. It looks nice. It's a good painting. It's a good painting. It was actually, the painting itself was penned by Gemma Amber, the original artisan mage of the family. You two and the book. The book is a wizard's tome. But also, the book itself, as you open it up, certain pages, it is a wizard's tome and has wizard spells within it, right? This was the spell book of Jean-Louis Amber. It has a mix of many different spells in it, but it's wizard magic, right? Not good for a sorcerer. Bardic magic is more harmonic, right? It's not exactly what you would probably... Actually, I would say, Ray, you could probably, since you are a lore bard, you could probably use this as an excuse to probably pick up one of these spells, you know, as a part of your magical secrets when you do gain the next level to allow to do those. Because you're able to kind of, you're the one that is allowed to hack any spell, basically, as a researcher. Though, something about this book, the book is magical because the book is also a scroll. Inside the pages of the book is a scroll of a scroll of magic jar.
Oh shit.
Mm.
I'm in the hallway, I don't know this, sorry.
Sorry. And Skylar, roll me one more Arcana check.
Am I able to assist? I am proficient.
Oh, because you both are
I'm
looking
over
at
there
the-
helping, yeah.
Yes, you can roll with advantage.
Sweet. So 22.
22. Something comes to you. The Mage Phylactery ability of the magic jar is lingering in the other room. The only way to overcome a magic jar is the casting of a magic jar. You could potentially use this scroll to disrupt the effect, not permanently, as it is a phylactery, but for a time. If you were able to get, the problem is the closer you are when you cast it, the better the result. You think if you tried it from the very far end of the room, it would be a high DC. But if you did it like while touching the magic jar with this, the DC would be like 8. Where on the other side, it would be like 28. So you think you could potentially disrupt the magic jar effect in the throne room with this, and potentially for maybe even a day disrupt the phylactery, preventing the Lich's effects. But it would only be for a day at best. But you would have to get into the room. You would have to and then cast the spell. But you do now have a scroll of magic jar. Okay. Additionally, the hallway that you're looking in. What is your what'd you get, Ray?
19 with the advantage.
19 with advantage. Corner is a small skeletal rat. Literally, it's at the corner and just kind of pokes its head around. It's a small skeletal rat. It has 2 beady silver eyes. And it just seems to be
And we
looking
know-
at you guys.
We know someone had rat magic earlier, right?
Yes.
Who was that person?
Theory.
Been a while.
Theory had rat magic.
Theory, right. And we don't like Theory, right?
Oh, no, we did, but Theory is very dead.
Definitely not Theory. That's most likely Legassa.
Or the Rat Clan.
Or the right one.
We killed
One
all
of
of
the
them.
Did we kill all of them? Do
I'm
we
pretty
know?
sure we killed all of them.
We sent a demon after them.
We sent a demon after the Gazetteerians.
Given that, it's your guys' scene. What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to turn away. I'm going to keep it in the corner of my eye, turn away from it, and look at Penny real quick.
Okay.
Penny, look casually down the hall and tell me if you see a skeletal rat at the corner.
You don't have to make the roll. It's been pointed out, so you
Yeah,
you
I
can't
definitely
tell.
see a rat.
I'll say the rat is poking its head around the corner, and I'll make it a let me make a orange dot where you think it is. But it's literally like the very bottom corner, like basically a rat, and the rat head goes. It's looking around, staring at you guys. The 2 people.
Is it at the corner of like 93?
Yes, it's that corner. So it's at the very far corner. It was a high DC. It was a very far corner, and it's like a skeletal rat head as it pokes its head around at you guys. It's not big. It's the size of a rat.
Would I guess it weighs less than 5? Handed, or is that going to consider attack not work?
No, I'm down with it. I would say roll me a attack roll to grab with it, but that's about it.
Absolutely. Arcane, I'll do it. Mage hand, pick it up.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an unarmed strike with the mage hand. AC is only 12 for the rat.
Good, because I only rolled a 13.
Okay. You now grab this rat. It's kind of, is it kind of like a
Turn it away from me
skeletal?
so it can't see me.
Okay.
Bring it to me.
Okay.
Any can you tip the measurements?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Can you detect magic?
No.
Then yes or no?
No.
Yeah, I'll do it, but we need to put it in something before I do. I can't keep this spell active and cast this. And actually, I can't I? No, I can't detect magic. That takes concentration.
Yeah,
you know what doesn't? I can have Hervé do it.
Oh, right. Hervé's doing it. Yeah.
Hervé, can you check this rat and tell me what kind of he's got on?
Oh, of course, sir. Necromancy, obviously. And a little bit of conjurative magic. This rat has been conjured.
Conjured. Tony, do I know if conjuration includes, because Ray has not looked at every edition changes the damn thing.
Right.
Does that include sensory spells?
It can.
So something could be looking through this thing.
Yes, it's possible. Roll me an Arcana check to see if you can narrow it down. It's a knowledge-based check, so.
18.
18. Yeah, you think so. Just like kind of like an arcane. You think this rat is like an arcane eye, except a necromancy version of an arcane eye. Though specifically, the way he's describing it, this is a very specific type of magic. Like Lenosa probably. It only makes sense that Lenosa cast this spell. Like
right.
That makes sense there.
So you'll just say quietly to Penny, Lenosa. I say the pressure.
And like the rat starts making noises.
How could you let me die like that? I'll kill you for that.
What did I let die?
You.
And your hands and the bones kind of crumble.
Was that Lenosa's voice? We've heard her voice. She's spoken around us before.
That was not Lenosa's voice. Roll me a, I guess it would be investigation check for like linguistics.
That was theory.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check real quick. Since Penny's there, you can roll with advantage or you could roll individually.
We could probably figure it out. I'll just give him the advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you got?
25.
That was definitely Theri's voice, but it was like raspy and horrible.
How was Terry? How do you spell theory?
K-U-S-T-I-N.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
What?
K-U-S-T-I-n.
No, stop with me. Somebody else who actually not joke at me. Tell me that's what theory.
T-H-E-R-Y is
Yep.
how I've been doing it in the
No.
notes.
T-H-E-O-R-Y.
That's theory.
Yes.
It's theory.
No, not theory.
Oh.
In the notes, it's
Oh,
been
oh, oh.
T-H-E-R-Y. So do with that what you will.
Well, I can't find the notes with T-H-E-R-Y.
Here, let me take a look. It's
I just typed it.
I typed T-H-E-R-Y into find and it comes up with 0.
T-H-I-E-R-R-Y.
theory in the book. It is spelled weird. T-H-I-E-R-R-Y.
T-H-I-E-R-R-Y.
Go wrong no matter what I do. So I don't know how it's spelled in our notes, but it was not spelled that way here.
However you guys want to spell it, as long as you know who it is. That's the only
I've
thing.
been spelling it wrong the whole time.
I'm just trying to find it.
I would have never guessed it spelled that way. Yeah. Anyway, the scene is still yours.
We tried to sing it. We did try.
Said, like, I don't know what to do with this information till they all come out, but they seem pretty preoccupied with something at the moment. Also noticing that I have not added spells to my list since we left.
Oh, yeah, you should probably do that.
Yeah. Just telling you before I add things, you're like, wait a minute, you didn't have that 20 minutes ago.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm okay. I trust you guys. Now, I'll give you something else. Roll me an insight check. Since you were listening, Penny, I'll allow you to roll the insight check. Sounds appropriate, since he got the investigation.
Can I assist her?
I'll say not for this one, because it's subjective, right?
Okay.
It's a whopping 9.
You know, if you roll a bardic inspiration to help her, I would allow that.
I will do that.
Okay, roll a d8.
9 plus 4 is 13 total.
Okay, 13 is not bad. Okay, that is 200 for that secret. Every time you guys learn a secret, you get XP. Okay, something horrifying is going over in your mind. Theory is definitely undead now. So his magic is undead. Here's the other thing too, and this is why it was only a 13 and only for you. You're bound by a you have like patron magic, the warlock stuff, right? So, oh wait, no, you're a sorceress.
That's me.
I'm a rogue
That's
sorcerer.
sorceress. No, I already let it out. So I'll give it to you. Maybe your sorceress connection to your mother, right? Maybe it made sense. Theory was definitely dead, and you're pretty certain he's not a Luke guru. You got a lingering gut feeling that he might have been raised by Lenosa, and is now potentially his demeanor seems forced, confused, like he's a bound
It seemed really
thrall.
off for him.
Yeah. Like somebody has raised him and turned him against you. Anyway, do with that information as you will. It is still your scene. Let me know if where you guys go and what you do.
I'm going to share that insight with Sebastian.
Since I'm not getting anywhere in the room, I'm gonna go back out to the hall.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Before,
And do you guys share any information with me?
You could
I've got a shield.
We'll use this to give us a shot at Lenosa.
sure, if you say so. I mean, if this is Jean-Louis' room, there's got to be better stuff in here. Who's Liz bored? I would like to, before leaving the room, I want to do kind of a sweep, see if there's any secret doors or any other tricks or puzzles that she can find. Not that she'll be able to do much other than make them go off, but you know.
I mean, it's a way of finding them, right?
She's very effective at that.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. I'm looking for like secret doors. Where is that?
15.
15. Sure. In the dresser drawer are a bunch of scribed letters. Letters from his father to him, and from his mother to him, and from him to his mother. It looks to be just a lot of correspondence. The correspondence. The correspondence is that of proud parents over their noble adventurer's son, who they think will bring great admiration and glory back to the family. As you read these letters, it's all the birthday cards you never got. It's all of the warm wishings and things that you wish Stephen Amber had been to you as a father. It's caring that was regrettably never given to you from him. Showing that he's capable of a father's love. But he denied it to you.
She burns the dresser.
I rolled. I did not lose my temper. Okay. She'll kind of bundle them up and take them with. Like, kind of stash them in her cloak for later. Not really saying anything or sharing anything else about them. But she won't spend a whole lot of time reading them right there. But probably because it takes her a little while to read it. But she'll take those for later.
Okay. Add those to your inventory and put it as father-son correspondence. And go ahead.
Finish what you're doing. I have a question.
Father-son correspondence and add a note to it that is not going to make sense to you, but makes complete sense to me. Hint about the tapestry later.
Just to poke that bear a little bit, Uzula did use her I know a song about this, or I know some history of her. Did that? Okay, still not that. Okay.
This is something. So far. Yes.
Completely out of character question because I have the lexicon open for characters too. You said this was Jean-Louis, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, no. It was.
His father is Stephen.
Oh, sorry.
Because
It's.
the lexicon is saying Paul is his dad.
Oh shit! I was looking at the wrong one. You're right. I was looking at the fucking. I'm sorry. It's Let me see. Stephen Amber's son is.
Tree that makes sense with like notes and crap about people and connections.
Is it Paul? It is Paul, isn't it?
Paul.
And
is his dad,
I just wrote down the wrong name here.
So whose room is this? Still Jean-Louis?
No. This is the one that died at sea.
Oh, okay.
Right? Is Paul the one that died at sea?
Yeah. Yes. Jean-Louis is the fighter.
Okay. Yeah, Paul then.
I thought they may have been okay. It's 9:42. Do we want to take a break while we figure this out?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just wait. No, are you ready? Did you have something? Sorry.
No, I just got back to using the bathroom.
Paul is the son of Lady Margot.
No, Paul's 80, and he's a swashbuckler. It's basically the guy that was the son of.
Okay, so it's the lexicon wrong then, saying that Lady Margot is his mom.
No, here. No, because I'm just pointing at the wrong guy. This document. It's not wrong.
There's the line of Margot. No, I've got the name wrong. I think there's just 2 Jean-Louis.
Was it
Okay, so it was the second one, just not in the lexicon. Then?
The second one is just not in the lexicon. It's the one that actually went missing. I don't think I made an entry for him.
Okay.
Because he's the missing son. He was basically the person that was the heir apparent to the line from Stephen. The one true son between Stephen and Lady Catherine. So that was it. So, but there are two Jean-Louis. But then again, Jean-Louis is like a really...
I was confused because I've got the lexicon pulled up and I'm like, wait, this isn't adding up. Can you add in one for Catherine?
Oh, Lady Catherine Amber.
Eventually.
Yes, yes. I'll add one for her and for him. I just forgot to add that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to start putting together an email of reminders for you.
Reminders, thank you.
Next game.
Right again, which is going to be great.
Yay.
This is really going to be exciting for my Friday game because I told them it's going to be a while before well, we're running a filler game right now because I don't have time to write up the. They're going to Rokugan. Romance of the Five Rings, kind of stuff, and that's a lot of social politics role play that I have to write up. So
they chose the Rokugan.
yeah, I was surprised. I'm like, they chose that one. I gave them like.
See, I can see it with Cassie.
Yeah. Well, no, that was the one. She ranked that one the lowest.
Really?
Yeah, she did not want that one. She wanted the other one. And then other people ranked. Oh hell, I gotta look at that. It doesn't matter. I made a bunch of primers. Once again, I make a bunch of primers. I don't know which one.
The one that I wanted the most, turns out, it would have sucked for him to run the most.
That tracks.
Because the magic school thing.
You're talking about Lorehold? That's the one I wanted the most.
They didn't put any kind of anything into it. They basically just made a setting.
Oh yeah, no. I just took the name and like parts of the setting. I'm not actually running that module. No. Every module, even this one, even Castle Amber, this one, if you ever actually played it, not close to what I run.
Well,
I run Bastardized. I run what I would want it to be.
Because currently my Boon group is trying to run that one, and there is.
And we have. Oh wait, maybe we're not back.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, sorry. I turned us back on, and I'm like, oh wait, maybe we're not.
No, sorry. I was waiting for you to get us on.
Sorry. Okay, you guys are once again in all in the hallway. Another room explored. Another horror. At this point, I just want to watch Skylar cry.
Sounds about right.
Tried to save him. I tried.
Yeah. Okay. Next, where you guys going? What you guys doing?
So now we're going to that other room because that's the only other room that we have access to from the hallway.
Okay.
So the other one on the upper right-hand corner of the screen.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Over here, let me move the red dot. The red dot. Is it helpful that I have this up?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that is room 88, 85, 2 secrets, 3 skill challenges now, and 1 trap has been successfully bypassed. Alright, that is room 84. Let's find out together what the hell's in this room.
Where did we go? Which room? 84?
This is going to be 84.
What the hell is 84?
It's the black one on the upper right-hand corner.
Oh, thank you.
If you could unblank that.
Well, no, we haven't opened it yet. There's multiple things that could be here.
Yeah, let me. I'll do it. It's fine. It is fair, but I'll at least do that. 80. Okay, 84. Let me take a look at this room. Oh, have you guys ran into her yet? Let me take a look. And sorry, Tony has to look at a thing. See, there's so many NPCs here, even I have to look every once in a while and go, Tony, what are you doing to yourself? Jesus, man. Bad with names, and everyone's got to have.
And you have 2 Jean-Louis.
I do have 2 Jean-Louis, but I actually blame the module for that.
And also 2 Sebastian.
Every single NPC that's in here is from the module. Just. Oh, yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. What are you guys doing?
Uzula waits for Tamir.
Tamir.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go. Let's listen at the door.
Perception and then an investigation check to look for the traps.
Perception is
Can I get
13.
13. Okay.
Throw guidance on her.
Sure. That's fine. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Well, to whichever role she wants. But...
To whichever role you want to add a d4 to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll roll it. I'll add a d4 to the perception. My investigation was a non-linear 21.
Okay.
So I add 1. So my perception is now 14.
Okay. The door is locked and not trapped.
Okay, so. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is a natural 20 plus 9 is 29.
It is almost ridiculous how quickly you unlock this lock. You literally just put it in and you just and pull it out. It is unlocked within seconds.
What a shitty lock.
Hey, maybe I'm just amazing.
Oh no, you absolutely are amazing. That was never in question.
Maybe it's because you have fancy tools you borrowed.
Was I borrowed?
I love it. Do you open the door?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door. Box text. The walls of this room are painted forest green, and a half-dozen potted trees are placed about the chamber, making it look more like a Sylvan grove than a bedchamber. A modest bed with earthen brown linens and green pillows stands against the west wall. A seamstress's mannequin stands at the right of the door. It is dressed in a gown seemingly made from actual leaves and accented with fresh flower buds. A wardrobe and potted plant-covered table complete the furnishings presented here.
Okay.
I want to sniff the room, specifically in the direction.
makes me wonder if there's a connection with the wedding that was where the dead they were frozen and the rats ate them.
Oh, right. You think this might be? This is not related to that. That was a coronation. That was a coronation. Okay.
Coronation. That's right. Okay.
Oh, and Scarlet, the dress is magical.
Oh. What kind of magic?
Quite a bit. Mostly enchantment, fayish magic.
Okay.
But normally fayish magic you'd see would be you would think is whimsical, right? You're not used to dealing with fae a lot. This is more like a beautiful corpse. If that makes sense, right? I'm not sure how to convey that idea.
It's one of those that
it's very Tim Burton.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a better totem. So, anyway, the scene is still yours. Let me know if anyone has anything.
There seems to be a lot of sylvan plants within the compound.
That is
Yes.
heavily laden. Fey magic.
Wasn't Smiler the something?
Smiler the
Isn't
Defiler.
he from the Outer Court?
Another bit of
He's a knight of the
something
Outer
else pings at you. What is the why was he here?
Mm-hmm. Was he? Well, I don't know if I'm wondering if Smiler was here to secure a bride for somebody.
Your
Or
instincts
pro-
are starting to
yeah.
feel more solid. Something is starting to make sense there. Yes.
But he was in the chapel when we prayed for going after Matt.
But he wasn't himself. He was controlled.
Great. We know that there was a geese on Smiler.
But how did Smiler get a geese on him, and why was he so close to be able to get a geese on him?
He tells us he was summoned 1.5 years ago by a devil to get his bride.
Mm-hmm.
His false lord is Chancellor Blazilos of the Second Realm, Lord of the 12th Legion, and he's an enchanter. He wants control over human souls and has the power of the fifth sphere. He cannot set foot on holy ground. That's all about the devil.
We didn't get it about his true master, though, did we?
We know that he was not about his true master. We are aware that he was here placed because of a geese on from Lizizos.
Demon, yeah.
Oh, Skylar went away again.
I'm gonna destroy this camera.
I said chip user guy.
Yeah.
That's what we know.
Okay. Anyway, the scene is yours. A lot of stuff going on.
Uzla's hanging out in the hall. Ear up, ears down. She's like, nope.
Did we have any sort of agreement with Smiler?
Mm-hmm.
What was that again?
He owes us a favor. He owes Vetter a favor specifically. Because Vetter's the one who freed him from the geese.
Uh-huh. Do you tell us anything about the brides and stuff?
Oh yeah, I'll fill you guys in. This looks like a wedding courtship. And I think maybe that's why Smiler was here. Just kind of fill you in.
So, somebody here is the new bride? I mean, whose room is this again?
Isadora. The lady with the
Isadora.
unicorn that we saw in the conservatory, she had the unicorn. Any man or male
Right.
identifying person who
So-
looks at her.
This is Isadora's room. Is Isadora the new bride?
No, you've been, sorry.
No,
Say it again.
Just upstairs.
she said that's what we seem from context clues.
Yeah.
We know she's Fey touched already, right?
Right?
Oh boy.
It might be too late to save her. That fate.
Never too late to save someone.
Why? She hasn't given an oath. Smiler's not.
Has she?
Huh? To get to this point, looking at Damalis, to get to this point, would she have had to oath anything, or is this just? You said courtship. Is he just trying to woo her?
That's the question.
Hmm.
Is there any proof in this room that she's reciprocated though, Damalis?
Can I look in the room and see if I would notice anything that would be out of place for Isadora?
Yeah. How about you two together roll me a...
No, go ahead, finish that. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Who wants to participate in the looking for clues in this room?
I am still
I
getting
do.
a spell ready, so I cannot.
I do.
Each of you pick
I
a
will have
skill.
one for clues.
It has to be a separate skill, but each has to be germane towards trying to figure it out. Insight, investigation, perception.
Perception.
Skill.
Nature?
Nature.
Investigation.
History. Okay. An investigation. We have a perception. And what about you, Damalis?
Insight?
Insight. Okay. Go ahead and roll it. It's another skill check. We add that because you guys get a SP every time you do a skill check.
And I have a thing when they're done.
Okay.
My perception was a 23.
23. So that's 4 successes.
9.
That's we're now down to 3 successes. 24. Another that's another 3. The bar was 5. You got 6. Okay. You find these things. The investigation perception. Near the Shriekers. Near the Shriekers. Now you didn't roll less, so you do find a few letters. Series of correspondence. It looks like Smiler the Defiler has been acting as an intermediary here between the Autumn King and what is his name? Let me see. Between, give me a second. I will have that name in just a second. Titania. From oh, he is the Endbringer. Okay, nice name. He actually has a name though. I have to find it later. I'll insert name there later. He actually has a name title. Between him and Isadora. Isadora is looking like she is trying to bargain for Isadora is trying to bargain for a friend's freedom. One of her friends was chosen to be a friend of hers that is out of town in the Thousand Towers of Pembroke, a woman named Madeline. She has been chosen by her family to be the next bride of the Autumn King. Isadora, it looks like, has had correspondence with the Autumn King to try to woo him towards her. It looks like she's been successful in this regard, and that he has now drawn his attention towards her, and he wants her to be his next bride. She has accepted gifts, but she has not signed a contract. She's just begun the process. There's been like promissory, there's been promises made, but not signed contracts. So it's a courtship currently. And it looks like specifically because Isadora is trying to save a family friend named Madeline, who you have met several times. It's her college friend. They've been besties for a long time. It looks like she's trying to spare Madeline from a horrible fate. You do find some other... it doesn't say in the correspondence what that fate is, nor does it even talk about the fate, but you know what the fate is. So, the Endbringer, his power is that of disease and decay. Anyone that he marries, he eventually does touch them, and they start dying of disease. That's why he's never had a bride live longer than 7 days. Or sorry,
7 days?
Sorry, 7 years. He's never had a bride live longer than 7 years. Some of them made it 7 years, some of them make it a year, some of them make it about 6 months. But the end is always the same.
So with he didn't marry the last 7 years.
He has not married in the last 5 years. His bride had just died.
Yeah.
So technically it's the last 4, because it would have been the last year of. It looked like he was starting to court her before his last bride died.
Because he knows that they all have a best by date.
What if he was to marry a monk of a high enough level that they're immune to disease?
Was he supposed to marry Madeline, and then
he was supposed to marry Madeline, but then Isadora looks like she has been trying. She was able to successfully go, no, don't marry Madeline. You want me, right? That kind of thing. The dress is supposed to be her wedding dress. The mandrakes,
which explains Isadora and the unicorn, right? Because don't unicorns cure diseases?
No, yeah, there is a relationship there.
So who?
And you're guessing that Smiler Defiler was in the area. He was probably bound by the demon, right? Mm-hmm. That more than likely happened. But why was he in the area in the first place? He was in the area because he's there to watch over Isadora, and you're guessing if the Ambers said no and interposed in the marriage, he was to be the force to say, well, I'm taking her anyway.
So who did the Smiler? Who? So the unicorn is that, or was the dragon?
Yes, the unicorn's the dragon. That's unrelated, but still makes sense. Why would the unicorn follow her? There might be a fae-ish kind of.
Yeah. Who? And the unicorns are fae.
They are.
So I'm assuming that the unicorn was there to protect her, since it was to be.
It might have been drawn to her because of her Enochian curse seems to be something of a fae-ish nature, similar to a nymph. Which makes sense more now about it because Enochian curses, as you guys have realized, are always partially psychological, right? What's going on in your state of mind. The Enochian curse is a reflection of that. It is your greatest strength inverted, your fears may manifest. That kind of thing.
So we could talk to Isadora. And was she planning on something to avoid the?
It doesn't say in the letters, and that one you're unable to deduce her state of mind.
Would you have said that out loud? Like, would you, thinking out loud, would you have said?
Yeah.
Yep.
Uzla at that point would message to Isadora, again, assuming in the general relativity that she's in the same room that we left her in.
She's pretty dedicated to staying.
Yeah, she was pretty.
She's not leaving that
Yeah.
room.
There's no
Yeah.
dudes
So-
in that room. She feels
right.
safe.
It's
So-
a dudeless room. Yeah,
Right.
it's pretty easy to
So
take
I-
out.
I'm
I was like,
pretty
oh,
sure-
there's a chance. And I'm like, no, yeah, she's probably going to room.
I'm gonna ping her and be like, "Hey, were you actually gonna marry the Autumn King?"
I'm sorry. What are you talking about? That's the autumn.
The insert name, the Endbringer.
Oh, I'm unaware who you're speaking of.
Would you like me to bring receipts in front of everybody?
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Don't make me tell Claude. Intimidation word. Oh, ignore the one on the screen. That's not what I.
I wonder if
She wants to leave.
Any different answer if I asked, because I also picked a message because this is handy as shit.
Sure. Do you do it at the same time that Uzula is messaging and then crossed wires?
No, because I just...
She gets two calls at the same time.
She responds.
Honestly, it hadn't even occurred to my character to even think about
Petty messages
asking her.
right after Uzula. The snarky ass response meant for Uzula goes right to Penny. Like, fuck off, bitch! Why are you in my room? Okay. And Uzula's like just waiting on hold.
Are you wanting to send a message to Isadora?
I was thinking about it because if she was trying to save Madeline, our friend.
me look up something real quick. Let me see. This is line is she? She's of the line of Desna, isn't it? No, she's Veresna. Is it? Oh yeah. She's Gemma and Andrew. Okay, so she's Gemma's child.
Are you going to tell William?
Remind me who William is in this context.
William is her grandfather, because her father and her mother are dead.
The creepy guy outside the door listening.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
The one who's slowly losing his mind.
Right, the one who was like my favorite uncle or whatever growing up. Unless there is a pressing need, no, I will.
Adeline's being forced to marry a Fey man called the Autumn King. He's a Fey king from another land. I found this out during our last year in Bardic College. I decided, I took her letterheads and I met the Fae who is bringing forth correspondence. He's a creepy little man that smiles a lot, named Smiler Lilac. I decided to take it upon myself to start sending my own correspondence. She gave me her correspondence to give to him. I switched out her letters with mine. I did some research. I found out what he does. And to be honest, my plan is just to let Smiler take me to the Feylands, and I can just take him on the ropes for a while and not marry him, and she hopefully will be able to get married to Andrew. But Andrew can't be married right now. I mean, he could, but I mean, you know Andrew David. He's just not the marrying type. And if she's married, then I don't marry this Autumn King. Sure, are there going to be some probably reprisals? Maybe. But the Amber name is already in the mud. So, what if it's in the mud a little bit more? Who cares? I appreciate the help. I got this. Tell your bunny friend that I'm sorry for snapping at her. I just overreacted.
One, yes, I will tell Ursula that you apologized for your abysmal behavior. I didn't even need to hear it to know that it would take something like that for you to apologize. Two, she's not a fucking rabbit. She's a badger person.
I don't know nature.
You don't know the difference between a bunny and a badger?
I don't do nature shit.
Then at very least just say, hey, tell your sister I said sorry, you fucking dickhead. Three, I don't understand why you thought you could take this all on by yourself. You have the entire Amber family behind you, our resources to draw on, all of our minds to put together. And you really thought that you could play against the Autumn King by yourself and not die to save your friend. Are you stupid?
I don't. If William found out, he would confront the Autumn King and he would get killed. And I don't want Grandpa to die. But I also don't want Madeline to die.
So you've consigned yourself to a marriage that you can't escape.
I think I can dodge this guy. I'm a divination wizard. I can do it. Obviously, I don't want to be around any men right now. I can't hide very well.
We're going to talk about this a lot more at some point, but I'm done with the conversation now. Thank you for providing me the context that I needed for this.
Well, hey, and as you kind of like hung up, she's like still trying to talk to you, and you just do like hang up the phone.
Okay, I'm going to share the important parts of that conversation with you guys. You know that Madeline was being forced into the marriage. Isadora was not okay with it, but she went behind her grandpa William's back to do it all and doesn't want him to find out because she doesn't want William to get killed trying to get in the middle of the negotiations or whatever. And also, Isadora says she's sorry for being a bitch.
At this point, I just assume it's a family trait.
You're not entirely wrong.
I was gonna say, as a sibling, I can agree with that.
She's making a universal statement about all of the Ambers. That wasn't directed just at Penny.
I thought that was also directed toward her saves, because you are a member of the family.
I am also. She's not afraid of it. She a bitch. She been a bitch. She the bitch.
The bitch, yeah.
So,
you bring that up with Mom.
No, specifically you're that bitch.
No, that's true. I am that bitch.
bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, she stands by her statement.
Think of the B. Miller song, That Bitch.
Yes, correct.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah. But yeah, exactly. Like her statement stands. She says it completely deadpan.
Okay. Yeah.
Still like you just zoom out.
I'm trying.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm starting to fade, so that's great that you took over.
I
things.
noticed, so I'm like, I'm just gonna jump in.
Well, and you do have a hard stop at 11, you said.
30.
11:30. Okay. We do have a hard stop at 11:30.
Well, I do. You guys.
Well, yeah, I was just saying. Anyway.
Honestly, I'm playing pretty hard myself because I'm out of practice.
Yeah, it has been like a month and a half.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
don't
guys
get me
are
wrong.
outside of this, outside of the Shriekers and the
I'm willing to use my favor.
Wait.
The wedding dress is magical, also letting you guys know. So yeah.
I'm willing to use my favor.
She's a grown ass woman. She can make her own damn decision.
But that favor could be useful with other things.
Yeah, I'm of the opinion that this is not the thing to use the favor on.
She's gotten herself into this mess, and she's, from the sounds of it, going to die from the mess she's gotten herself into.
You don't think we should do something about that?
I think we have bigger problems to deal with right this minute.
She can't leave. In all fairness, she's probably safer here than anybody else.
If
true.
If we were to try to save her from this mess, she would probably continue and get herself dug in deeper. If she does not accept.
We're not going to Fae, we're going to Averone. Time is weird. Fae time is weird. Here time is weird. Time Daddy is unimpressed with all of it. So I feel like that is not a priority for us to be handling. And if it does, we'll just tell William.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not kill the old man from stress.
Fine, we'll tell Claude.
Yeah. Claude can tell him.
Yes. With a level head. We have bigger problems to deal with right now than our idiot cousin making a bad call.
Another family trait.
You seem to have gotten that one pretty heavily.
I'm making universal blanket statements.
I would like to know if there is anything in the room that might be useful for myself, such as poisons.
Yes, mandrake poison is very powerful. It's just hard to harvest. It's a skill challenge to harvest it, and if you fail the skill challenge, it will either deafen you, stun you, or kill you. Or nothing if you roll high enough. It's just going to be like, oh god, that's loud.
I can give you guidance, and I will tie a rope around your waist and wait outside of the room with my ears plugged.
And I can cast a silence spell and make certain it doesn't affect you from a sound perspective. Do you want to do that?
It could be useful. Could be very useful.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to. I say I'm willing to help, but I'm not much help.
We're here for moral support.
I'm ready to yank you out if you turn to stone.
Okay. So you're casting the silence spell?
I am if he wants me to.
Are you doing this?
Just away from me.
Well, the way I've been rolling tonight, I don't know if it's a good idea.
Actually, which level spell is silence? 2.
It's a second level spell.
Then, yeah.
Catching my lip movement exactly.
Here we go. It's back again. I'll fix that later. So probably re-listening to the audio on this is going to be fucking terrible because it's been randomly hissing, but then I fix it and it goes back to hissing, and I'm like, oh god. I'll fix that later. Anyways, what were we doing again?
Harvesting.
Okay.
Magic.
And you were rolling. What was your nature check? Sorry.
26.
26. Oh, fuck. And you're a knowledge guy, so you get a bonus. Yeah, yes. The mandrake is entirely auditory. And much like a siren, blocking the ability to be able to hear nullifies the effect. So if you silence the room, he will be able to safely harvest the mandrake poison.
Okay.
That means you can probably harvest all of them.
Do I think, since it's auditory, do I think bardic abilities by themselves might stop it? Like singing or doing cat songs along those lines, or does it need the spell?
The spell would, he wouldn't have to make a save if you cast the spell. You could you could do your bardic, it's like bardic song or whatever it's called. Then you have a bardic ability that gives him advantage against charm. That would give him advantage on the save. Because it would disrupt the screen, because it would fill it with like confusing music.
Right, so let's cast silence to begin with. And also, you ready?
Sure.
Guidance. Demal, that's
Yes, storyteller, I do cast spell.
Alright. So you will not have to make the saves, you just have to make the harvest check. So you are proficient with poison, so go ahead and roll me a dexterity plus proficiency check, and you do have guidance, which you can use on this roll.
Okay, so
Depending on how high you roll, is how much of the mandrake poison dosages you get to harvest.
okay, so like dexterity, and I'd add my bonus.
Your proficiency bonus, which is a 3 at this point.
Okay.
So it's dexterity plus 3, and then you can also add the 1d4 if you choose for the guidance.
Okay. So that I rolled a 15.
Okay.
And then I roll a d4.
D4.
And I got a 3, so
18.
Yeah.
18 total?
Yeah.
18. That is 5 doses of mandrake poison. Make note of these. It is a dose. You can apply it to your weapon as a bonus action because you have the poisoner feat. If you hit someone with the attack, the dose is used when you hit, but they will have to make a Constitution save or not be stunned. If they fail the Constitution check by 5, they die.
Oh, that's some poison right there.
Wow.
The DC on the Mandrake Poison is only 10. But DC 10, con save, or be stunned. Fail by 5, they die.
With the pulp from the mandrake or from the leaves, would I, based off my leatherworking stuff, know if I were able to like work that into the leather? Would that do? Okay.
It's also very hard to apply the Mandrake Poison if not used correctly. You can dose yourself. He just doesn't have to make a check not to dose himself because he has the poison.
I'm thinking more from a resistance standpoint.
Which if you spell is I'll better.
It's possible if you, but you need the Mandrake Poison. The harvesting has destroyed the Mandrake for the purposes of anything else.
Okay, cool.
be one way to stop from becoming a hack.
There we go. It was hissing again.
Oh, how old is this? Never mind, we stopped.
We'll pick up back in this room because there's a lot more in this room that I have to write up. I didn't think you guys would find this room because it's a super secret room. There's also on the second floor that you guys went past. So I'm like, oh, we'll never find Penny's dead body. There we go. Something's going on where I'm getting a persistent hiss from this thing. It's almost as if I normally only get a hiss. Oh, God, I bet the audio is going to be terrible to re-listen to. This is probably going to be our worst episode to ever listen to. I'm sorry for that. No, it's not doing it when I keep an echo on. Oh well, at least there's that.
It might be the Autumn King.
It could be. He could be fucking with us with Fey magic. Alright, here. You want to be able to write that stuff down. Alright. There you go.
Okay. I promise I won't look nowhere else. Tell me where I am. It's just
It's right here.
oh, this bit.
This bit.
Okay. See you guys later.
Alright, have a good night.
I die, and then it's just Penny with your name.
Thanks.
See ya.
Yeah, we're stick around.
Oh.
See ya. Well, at least it's easier to see those guys now.
Yeah?
Harder to ignore them. They're right there.
Fuck you.
That fucking camera. We gotta find the setting. There's gotta be a button we're not hitting. Or a setting we're not
We're
hitting.
gonna need to go into the settings of the camera itself on the computer.
Yeah,
at this point,
we'll figure
'cause
it out.
I followed all the setting programs on the manual, and
You know, at least you're getting lots of experience with that camera.
So fucking mad at you right now.
What? What?
So fucking
I'm gonna
mad.
have. There's
You're
some.
fucking timey-wimey bullshit. This is how all that shit happened with fucking Kel. Like, oh my god. I can't do this again. I can't die and come back as somebody else again.
you get the best
Fuck with
drama.
my head. I do get the best drama, but sometimes I don't want to be the drama.
I love it. I love it. Oh, shoot. Anyway, we'll see you guys in episode 27.